So tonight we got a couple of games for you guys, including a fun play on a game we play just about every time. That's right. We're going to start off with bad hints, but there's a twist.
Your pussy.
Your pussy. First game, bad hints, but we're going to have 2 from James and 2 from me, but I went ahead and merged Smudge, and I called it Smudge Hints. Basically, my bad hints are going to come with the poster for the movie or the game smudged. So you'll have 2 different ways you can try to guess what movie or game it is. First, by looking at the poster as it gradually becomes more and more, visible, and by the hints themselves. All right, so your first hint, and that is the poster for the hint. This is a movie. Hint number 1 and picture number 1, as you see. The future is bleak and desolate in this science fiction film where humans are slaves used to mine minerals and other resources like gold.
Oh, fuck. I mean, picture aside, I feel like that should be like a really good clue for what movie this is. Like, I don't know, District 9?
All right, the next image is going to help a little. If you've seen the movie, this might be enough to give it to you, but we'll find out.
Starting to think that I haven't, because that didn't sound familiar at all, and it was a very distinct descriptor of a film.
All right, image number 2. As you can see, it's starting to clear up just a little bit. The hint is John Travolta and Forrest Whitaker star in this bombshell of a film.
Well, I already know I have no fucking idea what it is then, because I don't know any John Travolta or Forrest Whitaker joints. So
yeah.
We can just fast forward through these as you showed the images and hints just to get it out of the way.
There's picture number 3. The hint is the field of battle is Earth, and it's humans versus alien. John Travolta,
Earth.
That's it, Battlefield Earth. Travolta is Terry, Whitaker is Kerr, or Kerr, I don't know. And who knows anything else about this horrible movie?
I've never seen it.
All right, so James did get some points for getting it with the last hint. And we can go ahead and move on to bad hint number 2, or the second one. James, why don't you hit us off? Hit that shit out of the park like a insert baseball thing.
Here's hint number 1 for you, AJ. Both of mine are video games this week. I'm going to let you know that now. Not that it was going to be obtuse, as hint number 1 is, this racing game packs a ton of excitement into a small package as you burn turbo and catch sick air to win races.
Because I have no idea, I have a feeling that it has to do with like small cars. Rush 64.
Rush 64 is incorrect. Here's hint number 2. Make sure your ride doesn't overheat and land your jumps cleanly to speed past the competition as you weave between lanes.
Mario Kart?
It's not Mario Kart, although I will go ahead and give you a little bonus hint that you're at least with the right development company there. Hint number 3 is race against the clock or versus AI opponents in 2 action-packed game modes, and when you've mastered the pre-made tracks, you can create your own in design mode.
Oh, man. Nothing is really coming to mind. I got nothing. I lose. I'm sad.
Alright, well then in that case, here's hint number 4. First released for the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1984, the adrenaline-inducing motocross action wowed American consumers who previously never thought bikes could be so exciting.
Okay, motocross something, I guess.
The answer we were looking for is Excite Bike.
Oh, I've never even heard of that.
It's an NES banger. So there's like hills and shit, and then here's the little arrows where you can cool down your bike, and this is the logo right here. Yes. Anyway, no points for AJ on that one, unfortunately.
Bad hit number 2 for me. Can we stump James? Let's find out. All right, there is image number 1. In this fantasy adventure film, follow some tradesmen into a parallel universe that was created when a meteorite crashed into Earth 65 million years ago, when the world is ruled by an alternate being.
Super Mario Bros. Movie?
That is the correct answer.
Yeah, the tradesman kind of gave it away there.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the easier one because I didn't think you'd get the first one. This ain't no game.
Almost right, yeah.
The other hints were, everyone knows Italians are bad, but these broke motherfuckers are being driven out of business by some mafiosos. One of our heroes meets an archaeology student who shows him some dinosaur bones. Cool. And then the third hint was Daisy learns she's descended from dinosaurs somehow, and the long-lost princess of the other dimension. Koopa overthrew her father and is now king. There's also chimpanzees and other random stuff that doesn't really matter now because I'm sure you know what this movie is. Let's give it for James. He got it on the first hint, although I'm sure the picture did not help at all.
It did not. It's not even what I remember the poster of the movie looking like. So
I don't remember the poster of the movie to begin with. I did see the movie,
from
though.
that movie is the Goomba swaying in the elevator.
Yeah, the movie had nothing to do with Mario, but it had its own things about it that were enjoyable.
Yeah, it was weird enough to be funny at certain points or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hit me with the last one so I can multiply my 0 points by 2.
We already established that this video game is from 2001. Hit number 1 is, this mashup of puzzle solving and real-time strategy gameplay is set on a hostile planet where our protagonist has crash landed.
Is this one of those Sid Meier's, like, civilizations, but one of the ones that take place in space?
No, but I know what you're talking about. So I'll give you incorrect on that one. Hint number 2. Over the course of the 30 days you have until your life support system fails, you must accomplish as much as you can during the day, because the nocturnal predators of this planet are vicious and devour anything in their path.
Is it Starfield?
No, I'm sorry, AJ, it's not Starfield. Alright, hint number 3. Our fearless captain must either subdue or command the local creatures as he retrieves critical components of his spacecraft necessary for him to depart.
Yep, I got nothing.
Hint number 4 is, our only allies on this planet are these strange plant creatures, who the captain picks to serve him in lieu of his crewmen.
What the fuck game is this?
Pikmin.
Crewmen?
We've identified another blind spot in AJ's knowledge of video games, it seems. Well, I'll tell you that the commonality between both of these is that they were both designed and directed by Shigeru Miyamoto, creator of Super Mario Bros.
Oh, shit. Well, in that case, we're going to move to everyone's favorite game. Is it a game? Or is it just me busting your balls? It's a
busting your balls, just busting chops. A couple of guys.
If I were in a novel, I wouldn't be the hero. I wouldn't have the grand romance or conquer mighty foes.
We'll go ahead and start with the photo shoot. This is me and James. This is just what we do in our spare time. I don't really have much of a comment for this. Let's see if James
Why
does.
would you? I mean, I'm sure it'll speak for itself.
Well,
oh, Mickey, you so fine. You so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Yeah. Hey, Mickey.
yeah,
So this is clearly like an alternate universe where you still have hair.
Yeah, a lot of it too. And you look exactly as you do now.
my gigantic mouth. Which is really out of proportion for the lollipop that I'm trying to eat. The lollipop also appears to have a ponytail, which I think is cool. I've got a sweet pair of tits. But hey, let's enough about me. Let's talk about this picture. I've got a mayonnaise jar on top of my strangely lowered ear, bird with a human penis poking out from between my tits. You, of course, are in your traditional native attire for your nationality, which is a wife beater, and you're enjoying some cherries like your favorite Japanese anime scene that you've never watched, while Dogbird perches atop the GIF.
We are about to do some type of porn scene in case you guys want some backstory.
Yeah, I need the lollipop in between takes to get the taste of his greasy dick out of my mouth.
And I need the cherries to practice, Yeah, so there's our photo shoot. We did it with each other because, bros before, whatever. All right. And then...
Breezing right along.
Now, this is on par with that picture. This was shortly after that. I'm not a part of this because this was just... We went our separate ways. I did my porn and he did his. So tell us about the one you went to do here.
I love the idea of these being shown in like a court exhibit one day, where before it was like, yeah, in the early days it was just weird Photoshops, Your Honor. Like, he didn't start painting on the walls with his own shit until much, much later. Pornhub, James and the Giant Peaches. It ain't mayonnaise, boys. So there's a guy also opening his mouth up upsettingly wide. I assume that's probably like a Guinness Book of World Record thing, because that's horrifying. There's, of course, bird with a human penis and dog bird. There's me humping the R in porn, as well as sucking what looks like a dick at the bottom of the N. And then there's me with a cartoon penis or two about to enter my mouth. And a jar of mayonnaise there.
And that brings us to our third game.
I wouldn't be the villain and hatch an evil plan.
All right, here we go. The first sound for Bad Voice Acting Part 1. James, what is this?
All right, because if I have to learn anything, it's that you have to tune out the noise. Only thing that matter is what happened between the lines. Do the work, listen to the coaches, and the result will take care of themselves. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the money, the nice hotel, the private jets. Remember that, and you will be fine. Okay?
Is this from fucking the 2K like My Superstar game mode or whatever, where you get like those little pep talks from coaches and shit in the career mode?
NBA 2K15, where they just didn't give a fuck. They were just back there, probably contractually obligated to do this shit. Just reading, they can't read.
It sounds
either,
like he was like,
apparently.
"Yo, you got 4 minutes." And they just put a microphone in front of him while he's getting changed in the locker. You know, sometimes in life it'd be tough, but when it's tough, you gotta be tougher, and that's when life push you, you push back. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Here's the video, some video from it.
All right, because if I have to learn anything, it's that you have to tune out the noise. Only thing that matter is what happened between the lines. Do the work, listen to the coaches, and the result will take care of themselves. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the money, the nice hotel, the private jets. Remember that, and you will be fine. Okay?
Definitely not the people you would call on to read in class, that's for sure.
Fun times.
Richer than us.
And now, for Bad Voice Acting 2. James, what is this? Oh, I do remember.
Hey, what the fuck? You got a fucking problem? I'll pound the living shit out of you, you dumbass freaky tourist. I'll knock your fucking head off. You want more, huh? Say hi to people in Jersey for me.
Yeah, man. I can't think of the name of the fucking game. I know...
This was an anime.
This is an anime?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I have no fucking idea.
You could tell that the voice actor was bad, but wait till you fucking see the character that he was cast at. Like, alright.
Oh, because he's flicking the guy off. Oh.
Hey, what the fuck? You got a fucking problem? I'll pound the living shit out of you, you dumbass freaky tourist. I'll knock your fucking head off.
I mean, it's a fine line with anime, because a lot of times, instead, it seems like what they did here is they found like a random English-speaking guy, and they had him come in and do the lines, but he was not a voice actor and had no talent. Whereas a lot of times what they'll do is they'll have a Japanese voice actor who knows enough English to be able to read the lines but not know how to put the correct inflection on the words as a native English speaker, and that's almost fucking worse.
Don't panic. I'm the one you are seeking for.
I mean,
They tried, God bless them.
they were
That's
always
what happens
like
when you use Google Translate. Don't panic. I am the one you're seeking for.
like that fits, yeah. That's normal.
Yeah.
I'm the one
And the thing is, the character is supposed to be like this highly competent, like basically like lab-grown human who like excels in all areas, both academic and physical. So the fact that that's how his English comes out is like even more jarring. Because up till this point, he's like this super smooth operator, and then it's just like, don't panic, I am the one you're seeking for. And it just totally shatters your image of him. And Spoiler alert, he goes into that warehouse and kicks like 5 people's asses without breaking a sweat. And that's how he resolves that season's big climax. So really cool scene, except for that one part that just... I literally paused it and I got up and I was like, I just need to walk away. Like, I know the next scene that's coming is really cool, but yeah, I just need to pretend that I didn't hear that.
I want to incorporate this into this podcast somehow. What about you, James? You got anything for us little piggies before we exit?
Nope, just remember to brush your teeth twice a day and, keep rocking in the free world. Doot diddle doot doot.
Your pussy.
Fuck me.
Your pussy.
Fuck me.
Sexual style.
Fuck me.
Your pussy.
Fuck me.
Don't panic. I am the one you're seeking for.